Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a video talking about affirmations. So how you're actually implementing one of the main and most popular easy manifestation techniques. So when you feel like your affirmations aren't working, I'm gonna give you guys some motivation and advice for that kind of mindset when you're feeling discouraged and you feel like, I'm confused, I don't understand, are they working? I'm feeling like things are not shifting, right? So it's not really connected to the 3D, but it's more so the method you're using to shift your 3D. I'm going to talk about this in just a second. On screen, as always, I will pop all my information. I think as of yet, I still haven't fully finalized my coaching offers. I think I will have, fingers crossed. So if you see anything on screen right now about my new coaching membership, when I say coaching, I meant my YouTube membership. That means everything is finalized and the visual is ready, the promo is ready. But if not, stay tuned in the next couple of days. But everything else about my coaching, how to work with me, will be on screen and in the description box. And if you want to be a member, you can just click the join button right below the screen. So without further ado, let's get into it. When you apply repetition with your affirmations and you start saying your actual affirmations, of course, for the most part, you're not going to just say it once. If it's a mental diet, that's fine. But when you're actually manifesting something consciously, you're not going to just say, I have my end result. And that's that. So the repetition does work immediately. So pretty much every single one of you guys watching, you are creating movement. Something is shifting. Your beliefs are shifting. Your thoughts are shifting. So movement is occurring. Repetition starts working immediately. It builds up momentum. Even if it's just your mental diet being easier, your own subconscious mind starting to conform and take on board all of this saturation that you're putting into your mind, something is occurring positively. So repetition starts to work straight away. Hold on to that fact and don't feel discouraged just because you're not yet seeing what you want in the 3D. The physical shifts and changes within your life, so your physical reality and like anything really visible and tangible, will take time. So when I say it takes time, I mean it's just probably not going to be anything instant. So I know sometimes a time crunch can be like very appealing and what you want and your ideal result, and you just want to see it now and you're feeling impatient and maybe you've been persisting and now you want to get back on track. I know it can be really difficult to stay consistent and patient, and you want to see things. You don't want to keep experiencing the negative that you have been, right, or the lack of. So I know it feels that way, but you have to remember that consistency is key. Continuing every single day until you get what you want. It could be tomorrow, it could be next Friday, it could be next month, it could be this summer. Imagine you get your dream result, like everything you've been working towards, and I were to tell you, this summer, you're going to be living your life having that. You're going to experience your summer having that end result. You would feel more patient, you would feel excited and know, okay, it's guaranteed. Manifestation is guaranteed. Everything has already been created, everything already exists. You're just choosing the version of the reality and to experience in your own life, because you assume that you have it and you believe in it and you think positively, to have that specific result. It's not something impossible or unattainable, and you just have to stay consistent, because you will achieve what you want if you stay persistent and, I keep saying the word consistent, but keep applying repetition with your affirmations. So the result of your affirmations, whether it's something physical or a relationship or whatever it may be, it can take a bit of time, even just a couple of days, and the changes may take time to come in. So things are happening, whether it's internal shifts in your own mind, which is also very important, or you're kind of conforming someone else, and their own thoughts and feelings are going to shift towards what you are creating. It can take a little bit of time. So your affirmations are working. It's not that you're doing it wrong or they don't work for you or manifestation is a scam, which I know some people say. It is an objective way of, it's a law of the universe. It's just the way life works. Your thoughts control and shape your reality. If you think positively, you're going to have a positive life and a positive mindset. It's just that simple. So one question I would pose to you for you to ask yourself, maybe you want to pause this video and just reflect on the past few days. Are you persisting and are you being consistent? So are you, as I said, being consistent by having a schedule or knowing that consistently throughout your day, multiple times a day, frequently, I'm trying to use different words here, frequently you are applying your affirmations. You're saying them over and over, not just a couple of times, not just once, as I said at the beginning. You're saying them throughout the day, even if it's like 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the afternoon, in the evening, before going to sleep. There are so many times that you can just implement a very, very small amount. It's a simple task that you can multitask even. If it's important to you, you need to make the time. You need to shift your routine and mindset and the things you do going about your day, being aware of your thoughts. You cannot just go around thinking and saying whatever you want and thinking, well, you know, the manifestation will come to me eventually. You have to be the one to put in the work, take control. Affirmations are the best way, and just know that you've saturated your mind. So are you spending a good 30 minutes a day looping your affirmations? And again, another reason it may take time for those affirmations to really reflect and for you to actually see or truly feel the changes that are happening is if you have a strong negative belief, or if you're coming from a really strong negative old story, something very encompassing of your emotions, your life. It's taken a long time, you've been going through it, it's very up and down, you come from a very negative starting point. All of these factors are reasons why it may take time. So your affirmations are working, you just need to be a bit more patient. So you might need to put a bit more work on your mindset, because if it's been wavering or you've not seen anything at all and you just feel like you're constantly up and down and it's a constant struggle, that means you're not in control of or aware of your mindset. So it's not controlling your entire mind or thoughts. That's not really possible. We have to live our lives and we have like 70,000 thoughts a day. So of course you're not even going to catch most of them, and that's okay, but you need to take control of your conscious thoughts to the best of your ability. So being on a mental diet means when you recognize, oh, just had a negative thought, oh, just complained to a friend, those big moments and those things that you say that in the moment it might just be automatic, you need to be able to pick up on those and flip them around. So a good mental diet, looping your affirmations when that does come up, repeating them. So, 5 minutes in the morning when you wake up, I have my end result, I have my end result, I have my end result. And then when you realize, oh, I've just thought of something negative, in those moments that you do pick it up, you say, I have my end result. That's not true. I do have my end result. I do have my end result. So yeah, applying it into your mental diet as well. Another question you can ask yourself is, do your affirmations have a concise meaning? I feel like I'm giving you guys a little quiz here, like a magazine quiz until you get to the end result. So yeah, are your affirmations very concise, to the point, clear? They are what you want. You're not holding back. You're not being vague. You're not saying something that would have no action attached to it. Something where, maybe it would manifest, but, who knows how I would even see that. Make it something more tangible, action-based, very, very clear. It can be emotion-based. It can be, SP loves me, or I have a perfect, happy relationship. It doesn't have to be anything like a literal physical action, but just make sure it's exactly what you want and it's the positive result, and you can just imagine that happening in your reality in the terms of this would make me happy, this is my end goal, this is what I genuinely want. Next is, are you questioning your 3D reality? Do you find yourself questioning the circumstances and you're affirming, but then you're going back to saying, well, I have this end result now, and then switching to, oh, but what's going on here? Why did they say this? Why did this happen? Why am I not seeing this yet? When I look in the mirror, why is this the case? If you're questioning your current circumstances and where you're at right now, obviously it's not your end result. It's not what you want. So if you focus on that, that's the key principle here. That's what you're going to keep manifesting and keep holding in its place. You're going to hold the version of your reality in place. You're gluing it into your current current life experience, because you're not letting go of it mentally. And my final point about affirmations would be that perhaps they are just too long-winded. You're not, being super concise. And if they take a really long time, they're complex, they're kind of based more on law of attraction, and they're not stating, I am creating this, or I have this right now, and they're not in that kind of format, then they can be a little bit more elusive and kind of not intentional, if that makes sense. So you need to make sure this is the end result. I know what it looks like. I have a clear vision in my mind. This is what I'm creating, and this is my life goal right now. So you want to make sure that you know exactly what it is you want, what you're focusing on with your affirmations. They don't take an hour to say. They're pretty short and to the point. A couple adjectives and joining words like and, with, that's okay, but you don't want it too crazy. So try and get to the point as best as you can. Adjust the wording if you feel like that might be a little bit unattainable, or you're not entirely sure what that would even look like in your reality, or you feel like you're holding yourself back, you don't need to manifest in very small steps. So yeah, just think about all these different factors with your affirmations, because they could be slowing down movement, but they're not stopping you from manifesting, or they're not working. It's just that they might be a little bit more confusing or unclear, and you're kind of not getting to the concise result that you really want to. So just have a think about all the points I mentioned in this video, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye!